Hi again, Dixon. This is your girl Vanessa, your friend Vanessa, and all of you people on YouTube land. um, I'm just gonna come by real quick, make a short snippet of a video. I made one yesterday, and we were talking about the challenge of white supremacy. Excuse me. And I got what I had to say off my chest on video, but I didn't get what I needed to say on video. Um, I'm a mother to 5 boys, African American boys, and I fear every day for my children. They're young boys. My oldest is 12, who will be in this. He has autism. He will be in the 7th grade next year. And what immensely, basically, what makes me frightened is there are a lot of young black men being targeted. I just recently read about another killing of another young black man. He was about 25 or 26 of age, for a speeding ticket, or they say speeding ticket, yeah, or some speeding fines, or whatever the case may be. He was shot and killed. Okay, he left behind a 5-month-old baby girl, beautiful child. I said I wasn't gonna make a long video, and I'm not. I'm gonna just keep it simple and keep it utmost right respectful. I am so angry at the things that are going on around the world, not just in America, but around the world. But mainly in my own community, African American community, I see so much hatred in each other, not just by whites, but blacks as well. Killing each other. See, that's what they want us to do. If you guys don't wake up and see that killing each other is what the KKK want us to do, we gotta stop all of this. It's not gonna get us nowhere. Like I said in my other video, you're gonna be judged accordingly. Whether you believe in God or not, you're either gonna be in punishment, in judgment, purgatory, or whatever the case, or whatever you want to call it. But this is what I'm gonna call it: hell. Okay, hell. I'm I'm a mother, a wife. I'm a photographer. I'm a makeup artist. But mainly and most important of all, I love my boys. My everything. And being that I have 5 young boys in my life that are gonna be men someday, I don't want them being targeted because of the color of their skin, because they can't walk the street or go down to the store without being pulled over, or whatever that the case may be. That's what I fear the most. Not just being because they're men, it's because they're black. Okay, I have seen all of the videos on your page, Dixon, and they have been so uplifting and so heartfelt, touching. And it's good that you have brought this community together. We're strangers with all of each other, but we've become able to communicate with each other as like we've known each other since forever. Dixon, regardless of what your life or your past was, this is now your future, and is and will be. Brother, you made a change, or you're trying to make a change for all of us. Help us all make a change, if that makes sense. And I applaud you for that. And I mentioned in my previous video about the lady saying stuff about black women not having menstrual cycles. We all know that this woman was ignorant. She was dumb. But guess what? I forgive her. I forgive her. Because I've grown from that. I'm a 39-year-old mother. I've been married for 12 years. And I've been with the same man for 13 and married to 12. And what kills me is when you take all your kids in one, like let me give you an example. Take your children to the doctor. I used to, when I had my kids, when my babies were born, you guys know that I'm light complected, okay? And my eyes are almond shaped. Get that? A lot of people, a lot of nurses have always asked me, and I have been asked me, I've had 5 kids, so go with that. I've had a numerous of nurses that when my babies were born, a couple of the ladies that I came across that were my nurses and stuff, labor delivery nurses, when my baby was born, asked me, was my husband white? They asked, was my husband white? Okay. If he was white, what difference does it make? He's a good man. But that's not even the point. My husband is biracial, okay? I'm biracial. It doesn't make, what point does it make? We're not, like I stated before, we're not one race. We're a whole bunch of everything. We're a human race. And whatever my genetic and his genetic makeup doesn't make a difference. We made a beautiful child together. We made a human being together. And it doesn't matter whether his background is black, white, green, or yellow. We are all human beings. And I just want to say, people need all the stereotyping. Now, I'm going to put another thing out there on the ledge with you guys. I had another issue with DHS. It was also a racial issue. I lived in an apartment complex, and I went through hell living there. I lived there for 4 years. Out of those 4 years, 2 of those years were the worst of my life. And that was the last part of the year, like around 2013, 11, something like that. When they bought a new management, it got worse. Not calling names, not saying names. I'm not going to talk about what the name of the apartment complex is. I know that there is a person who was involved with me having my kids taken from me, and it was a racial issue. But yet, we're not going to go there either. We're going to talk about what was stated to me as a mother. And my husband and my mom was both there. And they stated to me, I look like I could be on drugs. Yeah, they said that I look like I could be on drugs. I'm sorry. Do I look like I could be on drugs? What a person look like would be on drugs? And they say look like. I mean, stereotyping me because of, That's what I got. But I kept that in mind, that sometimes people who have those kind of hearts and feel those kind of ways are not going to have the best of life. Because I said to God, and I talked to God, and I said, God, show me and reveal to me who all these people that are doing all these spiteful things towards me, revealed to me who they are. He did. Oh, he did. He showed me. Everywhere I went, I ran into them, even with my case going on. I kept seeing the people's faces that were involved in the situation, even when I was not in court or going to court for anything. They were just popping up out of nowhere. And it wasn't on purpose. It was the fact that God was giving me the answer to my question. But you know what? It ended. It's done. My baby's here. Nip that in the bud. Because I know God is good. All the time. Because see, when a person can be on one side of the track and one person on the other side of the track, honey, I'm not perfect. But I'm not a bad person either. My mother and my God can vouch to my life that I've never been in any trouble. I've never had any problems. I don't do this. Yes, I smoke cigarettes. You know, I'm a smoker. Okay. Everybody has a habit at some point or another. But the only habit I have is a cigarette smoker. But what I'm getting around this white supremacy thing, people being in denial, they need to come out of that shit. Because, honey, what was done in the dark will come to the light. Again, I think that at some point, I was raised by my grandmother. And my grandmother told me all the things that she had to endure in life growing up in Mississippi. Especially having to go through the white, blacks only, color only, called a Negro, called a nigger. Yes, I have been called that several times. Or some of the black people called me wannabe white girl or whatever. Oh well, because I used to be, well, and still is to this day, I like a white group called the New Kids on the Block. So what? I don't care what they are, what color they are. They're sexy, they're hot, and they can sing. And I've been following them ever since I was 14 years old. And I went to their concert. My husband bought me tickets to see them when I was 9 months pregnant, well, 8 months pregnant, to go see them when they came to Biloxi back here in 2009. And honey, yes, I support them. I buy their products. I'll listen to their music because they ain't nothing hurt me. I think they're really nice looking white dudes. Who gives a shit what color they are? They're, to me, they're honestly the best white band ever that I could say, you know, outside of the old school, because I'm old school too. With that being said, guys, I'm not gonna make this a long video, but I just want you all to know, despite the history I've seen crosses burned. I've seen the worst of worst, but I've grown from that, and I had my demons of hatred too. I've hated certain people that because of what they called me. They called me, like the girl told me to go back to Africa. I told her to go back to Europe. But that's because I was in 4th grade and didn't know no better. But now that I know, that girl and I graduated together. I don't know if she's still that way to this day. Because I forgave her. Every time I see her, I speak to her, I smile at her. And I don't have nothing ill to say about her. I just tell her, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Anybody that I see, I just keeps it real with them, you know. I have no reason to hide anything. And I just want to say, all of you guys who make videos, you are awesome. Thank you for stepping your game up. Thank you for the ones that came out with their videos. Because yes, I live in a community right now that's majority diversity. And it didn't used to be. Because I live in the county. They didn't want black people up here in where I'm at. I'm not in the city. Well, this was annexed to the city, but it's still considered a county. Ain't nothing changed. Only thing that's changed is that they built more stores, and it's more blacks up here now. And you should see all the complaints of people are complaining about, oh, they need to take them bastards back to the ghetto. Yeah, I've heard that too. I didn't come from a perfect place, but it wasn't the ghetto when I lived there. It became the ghetto when they start having all different types of drug addicts going in there, whether they were black, white, green, or yellow. When you're a drug addict, that doesn't make you black. You're a drug addict because you're a drug addict. You can be in any race. It doesn't matter what color you are. If you're a drug addict, you have a problem. That goes for also, that's even in the celebrity category. There's a lot of them too. But, you know, people are going to always try to stereotype you no matter what. But I just try to get along because God said to love thy neighbor, and that's what we should do. And that's what I am going to do. Continue to love thy neighbor. And Dixon, I might not know you from Adam, but brother, I love you. And thank you. And all the ones that have come and posted the video, thank you guys for sharing your stories. It's good to know that people out there exist, because all this bullshit that's going on, it needs to end. And it needs to end today. People need to stop holding this anger and this hatred in their heart. Where do you think they're going to wind up at when they die? Purgatory, hell, heaven, whatever you want to call it. But what I see is a lot of hatred and anger and racism, and it's got to stop. White supremacy, people are so in denial. I see this stuff every day, even on the media. But I'm glad Dixon did what he had to do. And thank you for stepping up and doing what you had to do. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you comment and subscribe. And again, Dixon, thank you all so much for allowing me to record. Cause see, I have a lot to say, and I will say it. But I've already went 14 minutes long. And again, I thank you guys for watching. And I thank you also, Dixon, for allowing me to share my vision on the matter, and also my thoughts. Again, I'll be praying for all of you guys. Stay safe and be blessed, Dixon, and be blessed, y'all.